Hi everyone, Monday, March 26, 2018, out at the hangar. Sorry it's been so long since I did anything. I just wanted to let you know that the weather's kind of been weird out here. It's been rainy and cold and not real conducive to wanting to be inside of a unheated hangar because our hangar's not heated. So yeah, but what I've been doing since I had my time off is I have not been picking up the camera and recording everything that I've been doing. But what I have been doing in between what you saw last and now is I got the throttle finally connected, and I'll show you. That's the thimble, the cable, and the throttle. So yeah, I just got to put a stop here, some sort of a stop. But then I've also been doing some of my wiring. I don't know if you can see it, but I've been trying to iron out my electrical system. And I bought a aftermarket starter, a GPL, which is this guy. And the Rotax starters come out straight, and they're probably $300 more. So what I did is I bought a GPL. GPL sends one solenoid, and that's it. So unfortunately, I needed another solenoid because the difference between this solenoid and this solenoid back here is one is continuous for the battery and one is intermittent, so that I need it for the starting of the, of the motor, obviously. But yeah, so what I did is I got these mounted and starting to wire them, and I had to put a fusible link in. So I have to straighten out all this wiring and make it nice and neat, and obviously. But yeah, then I have to finish wiring up my pant lights. So I need to get a switch on the wheel pant lights, which are those guys, if I can get a decent picture of it. And then the other thing I need to do is complete my fuel delivery system. So I'm going to complete that up to the carbs, and I'm also going to possibly mount a electric fuel pump down here somewhere, and I'll have a redundant system so that I have the electric fuel pump and then the pulse pump. The pulse pump is this guy. And the electric fuel pump that I'm going to use is this guy. And got it from Harbor Freight, not Harbor Freight, what am I talking about? I always go to Harbor Freight though. But I got this from Aircraft Spruce. And got to get that mounted according to their instructions. Let me see if I can show it. They want it to be, see that middle picture? They want it mounted diagonally for some goofy reason. They don't want it up and down, and they don't want it horizontally. So they don't want it vertically, they don't want it horizontally. They want it at like a 45-degree angle. So that's how I got to do it. So in the meantime, in between time, I got to finish my switching. I got to get my pant lights switched. I got to get my beacons on the top and bottom of my plane switched, and get my wingtip strobes on a separate switch. And then I got to come over here and finish wiring all the panel, because I have the tacks wired already, and I just need to wire the cylinder head temperature and the exhaust gas temperature gauges, which are these two guys, this one and that one there. And sorry if I'm talking weird, but I had a pair of glasses in my mouth. And I got my pitot tube on my airspeed indicator, so I finally got that attached. And have my remove before flight, little goofy thing here. So when I put the nose cone back on, that'll go through a hole, and then I'll get my airspeed indicator to work. And then I just need to get the, like I said, then I have these CHT, EGT, I have to get the hobs going, and I think that's all as far as my gauges. And so I can put this, I'll button this all back up and put my nose cone back on. So for now, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to post it real quick and let you guys know, what's going on, because I know it's been over a week. I think it's almost 2 weeks. So, yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and continue trying to get my wiring all straightened out. And once I get the wiring straightened out, I'll try to come back and explain everything to you. It's just really hard to do because I have somebody helping me, and I really don't want to, I don't know, put them under the pressure of having a camera on them while they're helping me. I don't think they would mind, but it's probably easier for me just to do it all and explain it as I, whatever I did, whatever the procedures were. So for now, I'm going to cut you off, and we'll come back as soon as I have something else to report. Okay, I got the strobes fired. That's the red one. And that is the white one. See if I can get a better angle. But in any case, yeah. So I got the strobes to fire. And we're still working on electrical spaghetti. Yippee. Slow but sure.